How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and today we're back on some Satisfactory. And as you guys see in the title, we are going to be working on some fuel or power, actually. As you see, the little top right there says oil to power. We've already been working on stuff. We already had a massive like factory built here of a bunch of other things, hence the reason why this is all down here. We already had stuff running, but I feel that I was messing it up somehow. I don't know how I was messing it up, but it didn't work as well as I was planning it to. And I'm thinking maybe I'm not understanding some of the things, maybe I'm not understanding some of the machines. So we're gonna go through, mess with it a little bit more, maybe even look some stuff up online. And if I do look up some stuff online and we end up using those ways of building, I will leave a link down below to the people that we are watching. But today's gonna be working on a factory for oil power, and my plan is to by far make this run a lot better. Also, the bad thing is right now all power in my entire area, all my factories, everything, they're dead, they're turned off, because I haven't been using the power switch or priority power switch and the power switches, because I just now unlocked them recently and I don't know how they work. So we can also figure that out too, and eventually we'll have every factory that we build actually using some of those, because that probably would save me a lot of time. If I'm not using something, I can switch the whole factory off. That would be nice. Also, if you hear stuff in the background, it is thunderstorming outside right now, so we might have a little bit of booming and like, wow, that was loud actually. Holy crap. Literally as soon as I said it, was like a massive loud bang from the thunder outside. That is kind of crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of mess around with some things. I know some things that we're gonna be messing with are, I think, refineries. So refines fluids and or solid parts into other parts. So we're gonna be messing with refineries, turning that stuff into fuel as far as I know. And then those fuel things, or the fuel, will be going over into fuel generators. So I guess we're just gonna start out by randomly building things, because I'm looking at screenshots and videos and something's not, I don't know, I don't understand how like to split everything up. So they're showing that there's multiple different generators, or not multiple, there's 8 generators connected to a set of lines, and all 8 of those are connected to the same exact line running out to 3 of the redefined things. I don't know if that's like the best you can possibly go, but we might as well try it. So there's 8 of them, and we're gonna face them all inwards right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, that was 5 there. We need to be on the other side right here. So then we take these and put these apparently right between all of these. I really hope that this is actually going to be decent. I don't really know, because I've done something kind of like this on my own, and it didn't really seem to really do too awfully much. Oh, I messed that up somehow. How did I manage to do that? You guys won't care, right? You know, it's okay. We'll just go ahead and connect it up anyways. But I did something like this on my own terms. I had a massive factory with a bunch of these going, and it seemed to not, I don't know, like run as good as I was hoping it to run. And maybe I was wrong on how I did certain things, and I don't know how, but I don't know. We're just gonna figure this out as we go. Now, I've been experiencing some issues, mainly with pipes not working. I don't know if it's in this recent update or whatever, but sometimes I'll have like things pumping, even whenever it stops because it needs like a pump or whatever. I'll put a pump on, and then it doesn't act like the pump is connected, and then it just cuts it off. I don't know why that is and what's going on there, but it's heavy. It's really, really annoying. Also, I just realized that I won't be able to power this thing or start powering this thing until a lot of the other stuff is disconnected from the line. So we need to figure out where this line goes. I'm pretty sure it goes out this way. It'll cut off. If I cut it off here, it'll cut us off completely from the power. So I need to go all the way back, find out where the power connects to everything else, and cut it off there. Also, I do have to say this now. We also did get the power recontributed and everything, but we don't need it connected there just yet. I do have to say this now, though. I honestly, when I was uploading this video, or the very first video that we posted on this channel about Satisfactory, I didn't expect it to go how it is now. So I do have to say a massive thank you to you guys for that. It is honestly awesome. I didn't expect it to go that crazy. And I know to some people you're probably like, well, it's not that crazy. Well, for me, it kind of is, because I'm not used to that. So I had to say a massive thank you to everyone that has thrown a little bit of support out there on the videos and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching them, and I will do my best to start making them more entertaining. So just a massive thank you to everyone who did jump in and watch the video of us redoing the factory on the very first episode. Okay, so I want to set something straight real quick before I continue this next clip here. I'm going to show you the mess of wires and pipes that I have because I'm literally trying to figure out why something's not working. You see all this? This is just me trying everything in my power. This is pumping up. I get that it's clipping here. I'll remove that just so it doesn't bother some people. And this was all one piece. It went up and directly into there. That's why I was clipping. Tell me how this has fluid, but this don't have fluid. It doesn't transfer over. It doesn't transfer over. Let's take these off. Let's do this. Connect this up directly. Now there's nothing going through it again. There is, and here there's not. How does this make any sense? Let's just reconnect this whole thing. And I get it that we're in a beta version, whatever. We'll connect it directly. There's fluid now. But somehow, even though I directly connected it to this, there's nothing going over. Is there now? Okay, now there is. That's cool. I'm afraid that what's in this pipe is what's transferring this way now. So it's transferring now. This makes no sense. This pump's not even working or doing anything. Even though it's powered, okay, it's finally starting to do something. And I get, before anyone says anything, I understand that sometimes it needs to run for a few before it actually does something. But my very first factory that I had here had the exact same issue. I would throw a pump on it, and throwing a pump on it for some reason was acting like it was cutting the line in half. So somehow we finally got it all working. It's a mess. Huge mess full of wires. This is us just testing the things, throwing these everywhere. Can y'all like give an actual deep in-depth informational like comment down below why these things do what they do? Because I don't understand these whatsoever. Oh, come on. After probably 2 hours, I am back. I have been doing a lot of work, and I don't even want to start to explain the stuff that I had to do, but I found out my coal generators were broken and I was losing power. I have 2 coal factories. One's over there, and one is over that way, yeah, right there. And I guess one time whenever I accidentally blew a breaker, I thought it was all good. I could just switch it on fast enough. Didn't realize that it wasn't refilling the water and everything fast enough, so it like got drained a little bit. So I had to go back through and redo all my coal generators. It's been a pain, but we now have some things done. We have this here. We finally unlocked the priority switches, which aren't hard to make. We already could make those pretty much. But if we come over here, we see we have the computer factory and the quick wire. Quick wire and computer factory is what we worked on last episode. So if you guys didn't get that, then definitely make sure to go watch that. But if you guys can see here, we can put these inside of priorities. Right now this one's on. If I click these on, it all will turn on, but I'm afraid I'm going to use too much power and it's going to break everything. Probably should have put one of these also at the coal generator so I can make those 2 the main priority. And then the quick wire and the computer factory can be like tier 2. So right now what's going to be producing power will be in the main priority. I'll go ahead and set these up too later, when at the coal factories and stuff, when we're actually ready for them, because gee, we're definitely going to need those. Because there's no way we're going to be able to run things like a lot of things without these, because one time one thing breaks, it could all get out of confusion. So I definitely want to make sure I have this set up. But let's get back to the main part of this video. This messy factory here that honestly is an abomination. But if it works, it works, and I'm not really going to complain about it too much. So we've been having better luck with the piping. I'm assuming it's just a fluke every now and again that's causing some things and some issues. So we're going to go ahead and try to properly set this up now. Let's go ahead and get all of this set up, and then hopefully this should be the end of us struggling pretty much to get everything finished. Let's just hope all this works. Now I probably gotta set up everything else still, so let's just hope this goes fine for a second. Okay, we can see it's already starting to pump all these. Oh, my bad, I forgot to connect one. Let's connect that to there. And we should start having things pumping. It's going, it's not making a bunch, which is, you know, okay, I guess. These are all full. These are definitely working now. That's definitely a plus. They're all completely full. Now I could probably actually make these run faster. Let's see, can we get away with doing 2? We're gonna just do these because these are the only machines in the entire factory running. It's literally, these are the only ones. So let's see, what's our power consumption? So we're consuming 700, probably gonna be soon 800 watts of power out of 1500. Also, I'm using these ways and coal power as a way of fuel. If there's any way you guys suggest me doing something differently, please let me know. I am definitely in need for a lot of power. Also, the graphics suck when you have them turned down. This would be so pretty. But please let me know other ways of doing things because I definitely need to know them. I guess while we're waiting, we could also probably go ahead and make this factory look a little good. Now, I do want to kind of like, I don't know, do something with these new windows or things that we don't really ever use or haven't used so far. I'm thinking about these windows right here. Do I have the materials? We're missing silica or whatever it's called. I should have some of that. There we go. So I'm thinking about using like the concrete pillars, but can we change the way they look? That's a big thing. I would like to have it like kind of sticking out, but I can't have it sticking out too far. So maybe something like that. We should probably start at the corner though to make it look somewhat decent. All right, so this is kind of the idea that I've got going on right now. Yes, I know these are clipping through. We might do something with this eventually to make it look a little bit nicer. But we have like little walkways right now. We're just kind of messing around. But the outside design is what I'm really going for. And I haven't done everything just yet. There's still a lot more that I would like to, you know, do. But we got this kind of like little nice simple design. Of course, changes and colors could be done. But I've been thinking a lot about doing a lot with the foundation things down here. I think this would look awesome. But if we have it on Zoop, can we go down in Zoop? We can't. Wait, what? We can't in Zoop going down? Oh, we can. We have to set it. I think that looks so cool, having everything kind of just hanging there like this. This would be really awesome. So let's do this and put it in regular Zoop and just go straight across. Maybe that would help it look a little bit more sound. Put that there, go straight across. And then we're gonna choose, I'd say roughly this as the middle. Maybe like right under this window. So do vertical, go straight down, and we're out of beams. Crap. So roughly around here. Go straight down into the ground. Because this thing's gonna be floating. I don't think I'm gonna change the factor that the whole factory is floating. We'll probably leave that. I think it looks kind of nice up in the air considering it's like oil stuff, and of course oil rigs and stuff usually are what you call it? Suspended above the water. Now of course this isn't above a big platter of water. Why can't that snap? There we go. It's not above a massive platter of water, but I think this is about as close as we're gonna get. So this could look fine. Let's look from a distance. So from a distance, I think this doesn't look bad. I think we need more supports though. Maybe some in the middle, like actually under the factory in the middle and kind of everywhere. I don't know. We do have these. We have the frame ramp. I feel like this could look kind of cool. Can we do it upside down? We can't put the ramp upside down, so it has to be like this. So then you have something like this. Of course, there's nothing directly under it. But if we can just like flatter you there and you there. Crap, dude. Oh wait, they do have inverted ramps though. I was just looking through this thing. They do have inverted ramps. This could look nice though, actually. I guarantee the moment I was over there talking about not being able to flip it upside down, you guys are screaming at me that they have them. This doesn't look half bad. I know some people might think that this is too jammed because it's so small. So we could take off this bottom set of feet. Let me know if we should put the feet back on the pillars. and then we'll see what we can do. But let's go ahead and take that out. Hey, that doesn't look bad at all. I kind of think it looks better without the pillars, or without the feet on the pillars. Let's go ahead and just take that off all of this over here then. All right, and there we go. Now we have all the pillars on the entire thing from front to back, or whichever side you would be counting as front. I don't actually know which that would be, but I figured, you know what, it's been enough time. It's, for me, it's been like a whole day, if not day and a half, since we've actually been letting this thing fill. So yeah, it's not quite full, and I don't really know why. These are all full. Are the pipes full? Okay, so the pipes are full. This is pretty much full enough. Guarantee all these are full. Yeah, all these are full. So we just need to start connecting up power to these one at a time and let them start powering themselves. So instead of doing all this jumbled mess with all the power, now that we got some walls in here, I'm thinking that we're going to start connecting poles like this. So we'll do them every other piece directly in the middle like this. So every other directly in the middle, and that looks so nice. Now this one's a little weird because it's the corner. The corners are weird on this build, so just bear with me on that one. Same with this one. Then we come over, and then it kind of sets itself back to being correct. So just bear with me. Now if we did have like ceilings here, if we had a full ceiling, which we haven't done, we're not going to probably do, we're going to do some sort of walkway. That's the reason why it's halfway done and not even, you know, finished. We're not gonna do it the way we really want to. Also, there is 8 of these guys here. Let me see something real quick. Let's go to power and then Mark III outlet up to 10 of them, and we should have the materials. Yeah, we do have the materials. Okay, so let's go ahead and just place this one there. So we connect that there. Now we got 9 left. How are you first? Let you start going. Nice, nice. It's working. Now once these two kick up, or these things kick up and start working again, which it'll be a minute, definitely will be a minute. We should actually be fine to hook them all up now that we got the buffer on there. It shouldn't really affect it much at all. So that guy's full, that guy's constantly full. Let's go ahead and double check this. This guy is pretty much right where he was in the first place. We should be good to start powering all this stuff. I'm kind of afraid, to be honest. I really don't want to mess up a lot of stuff, because if the power breaks, and of course we got issues. So I don't have all the power switches set up, the priority power switches. There we go. So now all of them are running. So I can give them a minute to all start kicking on and start doing what they're doing. They should be pretty much running at 100% here soon. Now we could overclock, but I don't think I really want to. We're making over 2,000, almost 3,000 watts of power right now, which isn't bad whatsoever, considering our max consumption is only 1,000. So if everything that is connected right now actually starts on, then it would only consume 1,000, which isn't half bad. But let's see it from the point of view of walking on this. This is kind of, we could turn it here if we really, really wanted to. Let's see how this looks. I didn't even break this all the way. There we go. Turn it there instead. Will this look better? I'm not on zoop. Okay. Let's see here. Go all the way out. Black spike. Holy crap. That's because we're saving. Ooh, it's in the ground. Wait, no, it's not. It just looks like the ground because it's out of the same material. Holy crap. I think this would look a lot better if we're closer to us. Yeah, we could definitely turn it this direction. And there we go. I think we should be good now. We could also bring this one over, but I have an issue with having to go up and above the whatever they're called over here. Yeah, there's a machine over here. You know what I'm talking about. Hold up. There we go. Now, of course, there's no catwalks up here just yet, but these machines right here are kind of tall compared to the rest of them, so we had to come upwards. But I think once we get all the catwalks in here, and if we want to put a roof on this thing, we can. I think it would look really, really nice. And also, let's see something real quick. If we really want to just to have the catwalks and not actually have a roof above this, this could look nice. Well, don't do that. All right, and this is the back end here. I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest with you. And I might keep it open until I get some ideas from other people. I don't really know what to do with that area. But we're going to continue this. We're going to do the walkways the whole direction. We got that one there. and that one there, and then we just continue it. There we go. Now we gotta walk away all the way around this thing. Now this one's a little bit farther away, and if you think about it, it's kind of like a safety issue. You fall onto one of these, you're dead, or even from this height in real life, you're dead. So we kind of want to keep you away from the edge as much as possible. And I think I kind of want to put a roof on this. I do want to put a roof on, so it's just going to be like a bunch of like walls. But I don't know what kind. I might go for like a concrete and then paint it something. I don't know. We could also do the customizers and materials. So we might do something with these. So these are wall materials, but we only have these 3. I thought there was more. But yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and do some basic walls, I guess. Maybe like right here on the outside of the walkways, maybe? Oof, this one's just take this little guy right here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Let's go ahead and move this whole thing over. I know we just talked about the whole safety thing and the reason why all this stuff's here. I get that, but you know, gotta make the place look a little bit better. So screw the safety. We're gonna make things look pretty. Isn't that what most places do anyways? Most businesses. Oh, it looks good, right? Yeah, it's dangerous though. Oh, it'll be okay. Just tell people not to go there. And there we go. Now we can go ahead and finish the walls. Go all the way down. And I think we're just gonna go ahead and boop it on to the next section. I can't remember who I have heard that from, but we're gonna boop it and we'll be right back. I think it is finally fair to say that we've done it. Let me show you what we have done since the last boop. Coming around the side, you guys can see pretty much all the designs that we did to the side. We've already showed this before, but I want to show you guys the full layout of things that we've done. Of course, we have all the framing work down here. We just threw this here for the time being because we're gonna probably do something different with it eventually. But if we come up in here, these lights look a little weird. I don't know, it could be the quality. Let's go ahead and turn up the options. Let's go ahead and turn up things real quick. All right, and here we are. I just turned my settings differently and the lights are acting finicky. Oh my God, this is kind of insane. And here we are. Now we have global illumination turned on. We have a couple of other settings and everything turned up pretty high, just for the showcase of this factory. Even though it's a small factory, just watch, just look. But the lights I don't really like. I don't mind them when you're up kind of close and you can kind of see some of the sun rays or whatever. That's these lights right here, the ceiling lights. But from the distance, you can definitely see all the little rays and it's kind of annoying. But this is the factory. Let's go ahead and get down to where we're, well, technically not supposed to be at. Ow. We have the global illumination on, so the light doesn't really get over here too awfully well. That's just because global illumination is on. But yeah, this is pretty much our factory. This is what we've done. This is what we've been building in this episode. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Oh, this sucks. I think it turned out fairly well, to be honest with you. Whoa, that looked a little messy. But yeah, this is kind of what we just worked on this episode. We're getting a little bit better. We're starting to understand how to build certain things. So give us a good couple episodes and we'll be building some nice massive structures. I'm sorry if this isn't what you really were expecting. Now from the outside, it looks beautiful too, I think personally. So we come out here, of course you got all the nice little reflections and everything, but just having the light leaking through the windows like that, it's just honestly beautiful. And there we go. This is our factory. Now we could do something to the bottom of it to make it all touching the ground and everything else, but we honestly have the entire thing set up on stilts, so there's things under it and everything else. So if you think there's anything else that we should be doing, just kind of let me know what you think. Also, it doesn't look half bad playing on these graphics. It was working a lot worse over there. And this is with the game on ultra. It doesn't look like it's stuttering too awfully bad, not yet. But I think it looks pretty good. Global illumination is on the highest possible setting it can go. There was some lag there. The game is on ultra itself, so I think it looks pretty good. Now what's the inside look like? I'm still messing with these settings. I'm definitely having some issues. Let's see, does it look good in here? It doesn't look half bad. Now it is a little laggy, but yeah, let me know down below, guys, what you guys think about this episode. If there's things that I should add that I didn't add, and if there's anything else we should be doing in the next few episodes. I will tell you right now though, we are going to be working on a good couple of things. My main factory area, which is always really laggy, the buildings are kind of just all over the place. They don't have windows or anything like this stuff does. It doesn't look good whatsoever. I'll even go show you real quick. This is the crappy spaghetti area I was telling you guys about. So this is the main start area. This is where we started everything at. By the way, you will notice us lagging while we're here because everything's still on ultra, and it kind of sucks. But yeah, this is just a bunch of random crap that we laid everywhere, and it could look good if we just maybe changed some of the assembly lines and did a bunch of other stuff, which I'm really thinking about doing and redoing in this entire factory area here. Like you've seen in the first episode, all the stuff on the top, all over here, we're lagging right now. And just a bunch of stuff. This is a whole factory itself over here. It really is. There's stuff in this and this. There's a bunch of things in this factory right here just running everywhere. We got stuff out here that's not even in factories, and I feel like that honestly this could honestly be a lot better. Tell me what you guys think we should be renovating next. Should we renovate this, or should we renovate the next thing I'm about to show you, which I haven't showed anybody yet? This is an area I was working on in a live stream, and it's a plastic farm. I found a bunch of different things, and this is my first attempt at trying to build somewhat decent. As you guys can see, it's not running right now, but it produces a lot of plastic. Also, we're lagging. Holy crap. So this was like our first, or actually our second attempt at using oil and using the refineries and making plastic and stuff. So over there at the oil factory that we were using for power, you've seen that we were throwing away all of our plastic, but over here, this is actually our main production of it. So of course it takes crude oil in and it makes plastic. The heavy oil residue is going down in here for now. Of course it's slowly getting there, but now that I know more about the game, I can also pretty much just package it and then dump it into the awesome sink, unless we want to actually have a separate complete factory for packaging oil too. But this over here is just a coal factory, or no, copper factory, my bad. And yeah, it comes down in here. And what were we actually making in here? Oh, this was a circuit board factory too. Okay, my bad, I forgot about that. But we're gonna split off some of the plastic and the circuit board stuff. So we're gonna have a massive circuit board factory here, and instead of making the circuit boards in our computer factory that we worked on the first episode, we can actually transfer the circuit boards from here via train or truck stations and everything else. But I think that'd be something cool to do. So let me know what you think we should do in the next episode. Should we renovate this factory and get this entire factory actually up and running at parallel with the computer factory, which by the way is just over the horizon right there. So it's this factory next episode, or our main base next episode. I did not mean to do that. Next base next episode, our main base next episode. Tell me what you guys think we should do, and I will do my best to attempt to make it look pretty. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you for watching me struggle on building, and please hit that like button and subscribe for later videos in Satisfactory, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.